Then, part of the reason I don't get anything done, I'm in the middle of tidying up, as you know. And I'm seeing this. What are you seeing? What are you seeing? Well, what are you hearing? I think whatever I decide to do, it will be approved by Scoutcrafter. Yeah, I'm sure it will be, yeah. What are you seeing on this sort of... Stretch that as far as it'll go. Stretch this as far as it'll go. Reduce this size. Cut that. Bring this back in a bit. What do you see? Well, I see a hammer rack. Do you see what I see? Yeah, do you see what I see? I see a lovely long hammer rack. At the moment, it's a bit big, isn't it? But for the case of just stretching that out and stretching this out, and that's the same, that'll stretch the same. I reckon this is a making of a hammer rack. Shall we make it? Shall we do it? It's not going to take us very long, is it? Bit of welding, bit of cutting, bit of swearing, bit of huffing, bit of puffing, especially the bigger ones. Yeah. So, see, I'm listening to Scoutcrafter. I can feel his vibes telling me, yeah, Reggie, go ahead, get it done. So we'll do this now then. And that's why I never end up tidying up. I always end up banging into a next little job. Whether it be cleaning, whether it be welding, whether it be doing something. So let's turn this into a hammer rack and see how we get on. I decided to just break it up into its parts. And we'll weld them together, and because it had a bit of a strengthening piece on the corner doing something, we've got ourselves two little hangers we can put in place. So let's crack on. So I want to do this fairly quick, so I thought for a change I'd clean it. So I'm going to tack it here, tack it here. I've cleaned the end here so my earth can take a connection. They slide in and out each other, but I decided to clamp it in here, and that should hold it in straight. So we'll weld here, weld there, weld there. We'll make the box, and then we'll cut the box. Sorry, Scoutcrafter's working on the pulley. Great. Oh, just to get the maximum stretch out of it. All I've done is took the bolts out, stretched it, cleaned it, welded it there, welded it there, welded it there. Well, we won't call it welding because it would offend welders, wouldn't it? I've stuck it there electronically. So let's judge how. Let's cut this now. Let's sort of measure how much we want to do and how close. I think it's going to be a big hammer holder, so I think we'll just bring them in sort of halfway, something like that. Yeah, so let's bring them in now. Well then, what about that for a novelty? Remember we got the pen, didn't we? So I was going to use the pen. I thought, well, I bought a new tape measure, I'll use the new tape measure. But blimey, look at that. I've never seen just a metric. It's the only metric one that I've got. All the rest of them I'll show you is like an inch in a metric. Hold on, let's have a look at this one. What's this? This is imperial and metric. Yeah, this one is imperial metric. It's the only. Wow, I never knew. I never noticed when I bought this. I just bought it that it's only metric. Blimey. Anyway, we're still going to do it. We're going to sort of measure, sort of cut, and then sort of join again. So, I reckoned about 6 metrics would do all right there, wouldn't it? Yeah, so always what we need to do is put 6 metrics over, cut that at 6 metrics, and then bring that to meet that. Make that nice and strong, we'll be fine. Dino will clamp that together there, sort of adjust this to wherever we want it, clamp it together and just put a tack weld on it. Just has to stick together, doesn't it? Whew! I've had 2 fires. My sponge caught fire first that I've been using to clean a bit, I've got rid of the paper off my bench. Put it all in here, cleaned the vinegar, used all my paper up, got rid of it off the bench. And then what the hell catches fire is the bleeding sponge, which I've been using WD-40 scrubbing and cleaning. And then this caught fire. Oh, I'm so glad I had my fire extinguishers with me. I've had to use this. It was water came out of this, and usually I use the gas and stuff, but that was catching fire pretty damn quick, and I could see it near this stuff in here. So I thought, oh, hurry up! So I just grabbed any old thing, pulled the pin out of it, and I'm quite shaky now. Quite shaky. And I've only cleared the bench, otherwise it wouldn't have caught fire. So these little corners that were there, I'll turn them into ears now. I'll just sort of put one there, put one there, then it'll fix to the wall, won't it? Without too much aggro. Let's cut these off. Use these holes. If always use something where you don't have to drill your own hole or anything like that, because first of all, it don't wear the equipment out, and second of all, they're already there. Just make use of them, isn't it? So yeah, we only wanted these tabs, but never throw these away. You just throw them in your scrap metal box, because you just never know when you're just going to need a little square of metal like that. This corner, I usually use a magnetic corner, but this magnetic corner is a bit too big, so I'm going to just try and get a flash. As long as I can get a flash across there, just to hold it whilst I carry on. So let's see if we can just get a flash across there without welding the magnet to the damn thing. Yeah. Look at this. Woohoo! It's only tacked. It's got where I want to be. It's the shape I want it to be. I've welded that in there. Okay, it's not level, but that'll bash straight when you put it on the wall. Once it's welded, you can bash it about, can't you? Then I'll go around it and weld it properly now. Well, you know, stick it properly everywhere. I can concentrate it, but generally, it's there, isn't it? Tack there, tack there. It's there, isn't it? So that's why I never get any work done. I never get any tidying up done. I'm either firefighting or seeing something and getting distracted by a little jobby. Yeah, nice little hammer rack that now, isn't it?